Hello, my friends, and welcome to another fucking episode of Aggressive Pogo here in the Hoenn Cup. I am still using the Bash Brothers, aka the Mud Boyz, aka Purified Marsh Stomp, and Daddy Shadow Swampert, arguably one of the best Pokemon in Go Battle League, period. Up against a Gardevoir, throwing the Mud Bomb. I like to farm up to 2 moves before I throw anything because it takes Gardevoir forever to get to one, and he doesn't shield the second one. And he doesn't have to, luckily, because he's not Shadow, which I think the non-Shadow is better. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'm not sure about that one. Medicham coming in, throwing the Hydro Cannon. He's shielding, getting both shields. One from the Gardevoir, one from the Medicham. Getting to another Hydro Cannon, taking about 60% of the health. And I know I can tank an Ice Punch here, but my opponent throws a Psychic. And I'm guessing he's running Power Up Punch Psychic, which is probably not smart. And now I'm trying to get to the Dazzling Gleam, and I do up against this Altaria. Will it one-shot it? Almost one-shots it, and I'm able to farm down. And he has a 1 HP Gardevoir, and he quits before I can even finish. That is a GG. Alright, hopping into the next match. Let's see. Pizza Maria's coming in with a Registeel, and we got the Mud Boy. This is exactly what we want. And he's swapping into a Pelipper. I'm farming up a little bit. I was hoping to catch the Weather Ball on the Altaria, but my opponent shows some discipline. Throws the Hurricane, and I'm holding on. And he gets to a Weather Ball before I throw my Sky Attack because I get greedy. Now I am forced to use a shield. I'm throwing the Sky Attack. Will he shield? He does. My opponent clearly wants to win switch advantage. And right before I get to another Sky Attack, even though he probably could have just farmed down, he's throwing another Weather Ball. And now he might be in Mud Bomb range, so I'm hoping I can get rid of him, but he's not. And these Mud Shots are not doing enough. He's going to get to a Weather Ball, so I throw another Mud Bomb. Gardevoir coming in, Shadow, Gardevoir, and I'm throwing the Return to guarantee a shield or a death. And he uses his last shield. And now I'm gonna outpace him to the next move. So I'm throwing the Hydro Cannon to one-shot him. And it looks like my opponent quits. I'm not too sure. So we're gonna see what happens. Gardevoir getting knocked out and a Registeel coming in. My opponent did quit, throwing the Earthquake. This should one-shot the Registeel. And that is a GG, my friends. And we're gonna be hopping straight into the next match. So far we have 2 quitters in a row. And now we're going to get into this third match. Marshtomp on the lead has been amazing. Being able to have that return up against those Walreins, those Altarias, and just having the Mud Bomb as well. It just really fucking has great coverage in this league. Wishcast coming in, going straight for the Mud Bomb. I'm a little confused about that. And I'm farming up to the return, and I'm throwing the Mud Bomb. Will he shield? He does. This is perfect. I'm farming back up to the return. I'm going to shield this one because I want to win switch advantage. And I'm throwing the return this time. Does he call the bait or not? He calls the return perfectly. Good for him. And I think I let this go. I do. Okay. And now I'm going to bring in the Altaria because these Dragon Breaths are super oppressive. And he's definitely getting to a Blizzard. So I'm going to shield this up. We're up anyway. And he has a Gardevoir, and I know my Shadow Swampert can easily one-shot this Gardevoir and not even let him get to a move. Beautiful. What's coming in? We have the Wishcash coming back in. I'm getting to another Hydro Cannon. Wishcash getting taken down, and he has a Sableye in the back. And now my Altaria might get hit with a return. There's no shields, and it's just a foul play. Guessing he's trying to go for the back-to-back, and I get to a Dazzling Gleam, and that is a GG, my friends. I absolutely love this team. The coverage is amazing, and the Mud Boyz are just fucking unstoppable. Hopping into another match. We got Swalot in the front. I love it. Pokemon is a poison Pokemon. I believe it has Psychic and Ice Beam. I'm not too sure, though. First Mud Bomb coming through. My opponent taking it straight to the face. And he's throwing a Sludge Bomb. He has Sludge Bomb Ice Beam. That's right. And now the Sceptile's coming in, and I'm throwing the return How much damage will this do? It nearly one-shots, and I snipe with the Altaria, and the Swalot's coming in. I know it has an Ice Beam. I'm going to shield this up, but I'm going to be up energy, and they only have one Mon left. This is exactly what we want. This is beautiful. What's coming in? A Swampert. 3 quitters, my friends. Nobody wants to see this team. It is a fucking problem. Let's go. Hopping into the 5th and final match, I believe. Into another Wish Cache. Altaria coming in. I'm building up to the return and throwing the Mud Bomb. Will my opponent shield? He does not. And at this point, I knew the match wasn't going to go too well. I was very disappointed at the fact that he called that bait. It was a heartbreaking moment for me. Throwing this guy attack, we're going shield for shield, and the game freezes. He's already at another move somehow. I don't know what the fuck happened here. I don't know if this opponent's cheating or what's going on. I'm coming back in. I'm throwing the return up against the Sceptile again. Will this Sceptile respect it? He does not. Oh my god. And I'm letting go of Marshtomp, bringing in the Swampert. It's my last Mon left. What's going to happen here? He brings in the Wish Cache, and I have a shield, and I'm going to outpace him. The Mud Bomb will not kill me. So I'm throwing this Hydro Cannon, baiting the Earthquake, and I'm shielding this Mud Bomb, even though I probably could have survived it. And instead of throwing my move, we lose a heartbreaking battle because I got greedy and decided to farm up. Oh, that would hurt me so much, my friends. That was a win. I could have won that battle, but I sure fucked it up. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. That way you can keep updated with the content. I love you all and see you in the next episode, my friends.